Another edition of Bobcat Sports Live here on the Bobcat Sports Live Network and the NFHS Network. We are here tonight as your Bobcats are taking on the Martinsville Bulldogs. Michael Davis alongside the one and only Isaac Nagel and our 8-year-old intern.
9-year-old
intern. I've done that twice this year,
okay.
At least twice.
It's recent.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going good. You know, what a night to be in here. It's senior night for varsity. It's a game versus Martinsville, which probably our toughest opponent the whole year.
I would say so. I mean, we had the Christiansburg contest early, but this is the Three Rivers District, and I would say this is probably I kind of thought coming into tonight it was going to be the toughest test. But you know what? I'm not mad to have what arguably could be the toughest test other than Christiansburg early, right? Right before the playoffs start, you kind of see what you're made of. The Bobcats, again, coming off that wonky loss to Floyd County. The JV team did beat Floyd County, but Martinsville, Bobcats gave it up with a jump ball, and number 12 on the other end from Martinsville, Jaquez Brandon gets it to go from behind the arc, 3-0 Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was a good look, good shot. As soon as he shot it, he knew Jaquez again going to get the steal. He's going to go down. Stutters is unable to make it. Good defense, good recovery there by Rentschler, but offensive rebound goes to Martinsville.
Yeah, this is going to be a high-motor game. Bobcats normally known for running up and down the floor with pace. This Martinsville Bulldogs team is going to want to get out in space. They're going to want to run up and gun. And like I've said before, typically these Martinsville teams love to try to pace with the Bobcats. And most teams don't have the bench to do it. Not the Bulldogs. They have every spot on the bench taken up right now. And so they can sub guys in and out just like the Bobcats can now. Whether they will or not is to be seen. We are just 1 minute into the game. And the first free throw is made for the Bulldogs. That's Briggs.
Yeah, number 4 shooting it. His second is up and good also. And the foul was on Brady Sutherland, our number 4. So a quick 5-0 start by the Bulldogs. Bobcats trying to answer.
Yeah, Martinsville going to put on this man-to-man full-court press, just like the Bobcats will do. This is a test where we kind of find out, look, Rentschler, the 8th grade phenom, coming in here. This is kind of a game for him to see what he's actually made of. He's an 8th grader. He's not the smallest guy on the floor by any means, typically the tallest, and Martinsville is matching up with him. This is going to be a game for him where we see him, even though he's so young, we see him either stand out, right, or fold under pressure. I expect him to do very well. The last time these two faced off, though, the Bobcats did fall at Martinsville. Now, it is different at home, but the Bobcats have their work cut out for them, and they are down 5-0 to start.
Yeah, it was a 13-point loss at Martinsville, one of the few of the season for the JV Bobcats. 14-3 on the season, 8-1 in the district. Meanwhile, Martinsville 14-2, so two great teams. Jaquez Brandon got another steal, puts it up, unable to get it. The Bobcats got it. They're on the move. Pass down to Long, gets it. Good shot. Good little play right there. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, great play. And if we go back to the Martinsville still, just rushed the shot on the other end, but that came off essentially a lazy pass from the Bobcats. They can get away with that 9 times out of 10 in most teams they play. They will not get away with lazy passes on the perimeter against these Bulldogs. They are going to jump the passing lanes. They're going to be aggressive on you on defense. You have to crisp pass, make the extra pass, and be smart about your passes tonight.
I think you're exactly right. Let's see who that's going to be on. That's going to be on number 20, Paxton Ashby. What was your nickname for him that you said he looked like?
Oh,
Ashby.
I have to look it up. I can't even remember
I still haven't seen Paxton ask him what he thinks about that.
We'll have to ask him tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Martinsville's going to inbound it. They're going to get it around. That's number 13, St. Jean. St. Jean back out to Briggs. Ashby guarding him. Watching for the screen. Briggs, meanwhile, going to drive it all the way down. Floater up and over Rentschler, but it's no good. Long with the rebound. Couple nice plays from Long. Ashby's going to take it all the way down. He kicks out to Sutherland in the corner. Open for 3, unable to connect. Carter's going to tip it for the rebound. It's going to be out on Martinsville. So it will stay down here. Carter going to inbound it. Carter gets it into Brady Sutherland again for 3. Gets it. Oh, this time it looked good. Unable to connect again. Rebound going to be to number 14, Jaden Harrison.
Carter comes up limping after that rebound attempt as well, so we'll keep that. He's favoring that right leg a little bit, and so we'll keep that up. Keep it in the back of our corners here as Martinsville attacks the basket. Nice block by number 5, Sam Long for the Bobcats. Fighting for it is Sutherland. He comes up with it.
Yeah, another good defensive play there. Very early on, it looked like it was going to be, and a walk's going to be called on Rentschler. Very early on, it just looked like Martinsville had all the steam. All of a sudden, a little bit of life for the Bobcats. Sutherland's going to head to the bench. Eli Adams going to be checking in. You might appreciate this. Adams 3 points away from the century mark for the season.
Yeah, I love that. He had a great game last time. We were counting down the buckets, and I can't wait for him to hopefully get that tonight. I'm expecting, I hate to dare I say it, I want 12 out of him.
I'd love to see it. Meanwhile, Rentschler gets a steal. He throws it up ahead to Carter. Carter's got the step on his opponent, but can't lay it in. Got a little bit nervous about that. And a timeout's going to be called for Martinsville. I think he got a little bit nervous about a block coming down the way. Laid it up just a little bit too quick, unable to connect. 30-second timeout here for Martinsville. Coach a little bit frustrated. They got 5 points real quick and have been a little bit quiet since. 3:54 to go. 2 fouls on the Bobcats, only 1 for Martinsville. We've got our instant replay system. I shouldn't say instant. Again, there's about a 30-second lag.
Yeah, it is the opposite of instant, but it's okay.
So, but it's some form, which I'll appreciate. We'll talk about this at varsity, but I went back and looked at some of the highlights of that Floyd game. And, yeah, we'll have some commentary on that for the varsity game.
We will. We'll talk about it. We'll probably do some more pregame coming into this Martinsville matchup than typical tonight, as it is senior night. But there will be senior night festivities. I assume that's before the game?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it should be. I know that there's 5 seniors. I also know that there's speeches from different players for each of those 5. So it might be a little while that we'll be able to talk as they talk, or maybe we'll go silent, and then we'll figure it out. Anyway, meanwhile, Martinsville going to inbound, and off we go again. 3-point lead, looking to add to it. Good little tip away there, but it is going to be off of a Bobcat. No, crowd's cheering. They're going to call that Bobcat ball.
Oh,
surprising
wow.
to me, but I'll take it.
We will take it.
Another turnover for the Bulldogs. They're not going to be excited about that. Full court press on Ashby. Ashby just some nice moves to get past his opponent. 2 collapse on him, and he has to throw it out of bounds, but it was tipped by Martinsville. Bobcats will remain with it. I always forget for JV that it's 2 referees. One referee giving an explanation to the Martinsville coach, who was incredibly kind to me when I met him. Eli Adams going to have it. He's going to dump down to Rentschler. Rentschler's going to go up with it, unable to connect, but gets fouled.
Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do if you're Rentschler. They're not going to give you a bunch of open looks like you typically see out of Rentschler. So he's going to have to get down in the paint, and he's going to have to do some dirty work tonight. He's going to get fouled a lot inside, and he's going to have to get to the free throw line. By the way, that was Brandon's 2nd foul of the game. So we'll see as Bulldogs coming to the table now. We'll see if he comes out.
Yeah, and Jaquez hit that first big 3. Meanwhile, Rentschler makes it. Jaquez hit that first big 3 wide open. So he's a shooter, and he's, I think, guarding Rentschler. So big shift there.
That is a huge shift. I'm curious to see how long they'll keep him out, as he's definitely taken over this early part of the contest, especially even from the defensive side. I mean, he's pushing up on the top, at the top of the key. He's guarding Rentschler, who's essentially played point guard for the first couple possessions for the Bobcats as far as at the top of the key. So.
Yeah, and Rentschler with great patience for an 8th grader. He knew his guys behind him. He gets this guy to jump off his feet, and then he jumps into him to get the shot. Foul's going to be called on the other end. That's 2 shots. It's going to be on Ashby, I believe. That would be his 2nd, if true. Yes, indeed. Paxton Ashby will likely head to the bench. That's the 3rd for the Bobcats, and let's see who Coach wants to go to. Briggs going to be at the line. He did hit his first 2, so looks like a good free throw shooter. Up with the first and in. Great free throw shooter, 3 for 3. Meanwhile, for the Bobcats, Tyrell Brown going to check in. Ashby will indeed go to the bench. 6-4 is the lead for the Bulldogs. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. A silent Jim for the 2nd shot, up and good. He's 4 for 4 from the line. He leads all scorers with 4 points, does Jaden Briggs. Rentschler again playing point. He's going to come down. They're going to call what do they call that? Carry?
Carry? They called one?
Yeah, they do call carry.
Oh, man.
Crowd does not like it.
Nah, I mean, it's just really not called that often. I mean, I was not watching, I'll be honest with you. Was it that bad?
No, it's one of those where the ball,
Did he have it on?
Just come around, but not a hold, but just kind of a,
Yeah, it's just a tough way. The ball's dribbled like that so much now. as long as you're not carrying it with your steps, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
On the rollover, as long as basically it's still the same dribble, I'm surprised it was called. But again, I didn't see the play specifically. But Martinsville does answer on the other end, so it's 9-4. Rensler dips it off to Carter. Eli Adams got it, thought about it, gives it back off, and the Bobcats going to reset. I wish Eli Adams would have just took the shot there.
Oh, I did too. Yeah, Tylen Finney had a nice move for Martinsville on the other side. Rensler does have it for the Bobcats. Foul's going to be called. They almost tied him up, but Jackson did a good job to kind of move the ball around enough that foul is going to be called instead of the jump ball. It's going to be on number 4, Jaden Briggs. Briggs, as a reminder, has the lead of all scores with 4 points. Jaquez Brandon with a 3 and Tylen Finney with a 2. Rounds out the 9-point total for the Bulldogs. Carter's going to inbound it. He gets it over to Rensler, dribbles off his foot, but is able to collect it. He's going to move in and lay it up and in. Wow. What a move right there. I did not think that was going to go in, but now he's got 4 points on the night. Meanwhile, all the way down with a quick answer is KJ France. Ball's going to get kicked out of bounds. They're going to call that
Bobcat ball.
It is. Number 14 liked it, but I think Jaden Harrison, but I think he was just clapping that it was a disrupted play, not a turnover. All right, Rensler's got the ball again. He's got to be a little bit careful. That carrying motion was the same one they called a second ago, but he gets it off to Trent Johnson, who is now in the game. Carter's got it. He gets it over to Tyrell Brown. Brown off the dribble, back to Carter, scoop pass. Carter decides to drive it, kicks it to Adams, but is going to get fouled. On the meantime, number 4, you know I love to see it, Jaden Briggs helping up his opponent. I appreciate that young man. That foul is going to be on Tylen Finney. I do believe it's Thailand and not Thailand, but if you're a Martinsville listener listening in right now and I've got that incorrect, would love to get it right, please comment on our YouTube. We'll make sure to get it right. 2 subs in. Vaughn and Walker checking in for Martinsville. Going to the bench is number 13, KJ St. Jean. Inbound for the Bobcats. Carter's got it. He's looking for Rensler instead. Gets it to Adams. Adams thought about the 3. Pump fake. Dribbles around his opponent. Looking to set up a play. Down 5. Minute 51 left in the first. Gets it over to Rensler. One nice thing about Rensler, he can kind of just chuck it up anywhere, and Rensler's long enough that he can get to it. Foul now going to be called on number 4, Jaden Briggs. That's his second. Just a couple minutes. So not 5 fouls now, and that's going to be Rensler to the line.
Yeah, this is what you want if you're the Bobcats. You want to get to the free throw line tonight. Not a lot of looks at the basket so far, and not a lot of open looks. The Bulldogs are putting the pressure on the Bobcats. As soon as they touch it, you got a man on you. So the best thing for the Bobcats would be to get to that free throw line.
Yeah, absolutely, and they have 2 starters now with 2 fouls already in the first. We're going to see how that plays into it later. Not that the Bulldogs are hurting for any bench play because that's a long bench. We can tell when we are filling out the rosters for both sides tonight. Both sides, let's see, actually 15 players for the Bobcats, 14 players.
So what you're telling me is we got one more player.
That's right. If it comes down to it, we've got last man
I hope
standing.
we don't. I don't think we'll be using all of our guys tonight.
Jackson Rensler is up, and he gets the second to go. That's 2 players already with 4 made free throws. Good for you, Jackson Rensler, and good for you, Jaden Briggs. 3-point game now. Not bad if you're the Bobcats, the way it was looking earlier. A 3-point shot is up. It's going to be no good. Trent Johnson, nice rebound. He gets it over to Carter. Bobcats on the move. Carter's going to try to drive. No, pulls out. Goes to Rensler. Rensler unable to get it. That's going to be a turnover on the Bobcats. It's going to be Martinsville ball. $1:22 left in the first. 5 fouls for the Bulldogs, 3 for the Bobcats.
Bobcats almost come away with a steal there. 1:20 to go, 11-8. Bobcats not in a bad spot here. They got to get a few more stops with a couple starters on the bench. Now's the time to make a move. As the Martinsville Bulldogs put up a 3, no good, rebounded by none other than Trent Johnson. Love his rebounding effort. He's got a little brace on that knee tonight. So hopefully that's not a big deal as he ripped the board down on the other end. Rensler getting it out to Carter. Carter down low to Johnson, and he puts it in. That's
nice.
Good ball movement by the Bobcats. 10-11. Bobcats have brought this lead back here. They're playing good, solid defense and great offense on the other end, but nice attacking. That's what the Bulldogs needed. Neblett gets it to go on the other end, 13-10.
Tyrell Brown's got it. They're going to throw it to Rentschler, but his defender is there and rips it away. They're going to go all the way down and miss right at the basket, but get the rebound. Let's see who that was. I don't know who got the offensive rebound in the putback. Fisher doesn't say it. I'm going to be missing that one until we get the rebound or to the replay.
I believe it was number 5, but don't quote me.
Let's find out. It happens real quick right here.
6 seconds to go. Rentschler with it, back towards the basket, gives it over to Adams. They get it over. Shot is up. He got fouled on the shot. Oh, my goodness. Number 3, Tyrell Brown, got hit like a truck and went to the floor, and no call right there by the official. I think, Brown did try to settle a little bit, but he got hit in the arms, as we'll see that replay coming here in a second as well.
Speaking of replays, it was KJ France, number 5, who did get that offensive rebound and that putback for Martinsville. So let's look over some scores in the first. You had a Courier Niblett with 2. You had Tylen Finney with 2. You had Jaden Briggs 4 made free throws, so he's got 4. KJ France with 4. Jaquise Brandon with 3. And meanwhile, for the Bobcats, Sam Long with 2. Trent Johnson, nice little putback a minute ago with 2. And Jackson Rentschler, he's got 6 to lead all scorers. 15-10 after 1. Bobcats versus Bulldogs. Mr. Referee came over and gave our 9-year-old intern a fist bump. Pretty good stuff. Mr. Intern, were you able to find a pin? He was unable to find a pin. Let's see if Dad has one in his bag.
There's one behind the concession stands.
Well, that's what I think he went to ask. Uh-oh, here we go. Big man, we're back in. Jackson Rentschler right in front of us, leading all scorers with 6. He looks to see if he can pull his team back even with the Bulldogs. Sutherland back in the game, as is Keister, Long, and Carter.
By the way, Landon Verdon is the name of the kid from the AAU team that I was talking about.
What's his nickname, though?
I can't find it. I can't find it. He plays for a guy whose name is Not So Jordan, but I can't.
Oh, that's it. That was Not So Jordan.
Was that what it is?
It's something like that.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not good with the old Google, Instagram. I'm too old for it. But I see clips, and I watch their YouTube videos, and it's hilarious. We'll have to, you know what we should do tonight? I know this is not really basketball.
Yeah.
We should post a clip from the kid on the team and then just tag.
And just say it's Paxton.
Yeah. And see if people get some pop. Which, if you're tuning in right now, thank you so much. If you're on NFHS, if you're on the YouTube, we're trying to make some moves. So every follow we can get helps with that. I did some number crunches today. We need more. We qualify for things, but
can we get the official check mark?
We need more followers to do
we
so.
can get that.
But technically, we've met every other criteria.
We're almost there. Rentschler misses the first, but is able to connect with the second.
So 15-11 is your score to start the second period. We'll keep you updated on the Lady Bobcats as well, as they're at Martinsville on the road right now. There's some swimming as well, some state diving tonight, I believe.
Oh, it's that time of year. Meanwhile, Sutherland got a steal and then immediately got it stolen back. Ball's on the ground. Rentschler's going to come up with it. Rentschler looking to go the whole way himself. Decides to pull it back, but there's 2 guys on him. He dumps it to Long. Long looking for Carter. Found him. Keister was in the corner.
Wide
Fun
open.
to see that.
Wide
I don't know if the Bobcats have gotten a shot from 3 yet. No, that's not true. Sutherland, I think, had one. Keister, nice move. He gets to the basket, tries to float it up, unable to get it. Rebound is going to be a jump ball.
It's going to be
between Keister and number 3, Finney.
I like the attack by Keister there. I think if he had went a little bit more straight up into the defender, I think we could have got a foul there. He kind of pulled back, and as the Bobcats go for the steal here. Martinsville, hey, they're up and down the floor tonight, I'll tell you that much. 3 ball is up, no good. It's going to be an air ball. Saved by the Bulldogs, but Rentschler comes up with it. Rentschler gives it up to Carter. Carter takes it in, shot is up and good.
Yes, Carter got a little bit nervous the first time he went to the basket and ended up missing it. That time he was not nervous. Nice little finger roll in and connects to bring Bobcats within 2 points.
Look, the one thing I appreciate, Rentschler, known for his offense, he's showing you why he can be pretty good on the other end as well. Defense leads the offense right there, and that was set up by Rentschler. So I love that he's not going to be able to get a lot of shots up tonight. So if he can produce everywhere else on the floor, that's a pretty good night for Rensselaer.
Yeah, I would agree. Meanwhile, nice move by number 13 for Martinsville, but can't get it to go. Rebound kicked around, up ahead to Carter. Carter's going to drive all the way down, lays up another one with a backboard hit. Wasn't that a backboard hit by Martinsville?
Yeah, but it went in. So
okay, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If the ball hits the backboard or the rim and then someone hits it and then it doesn't go in, it would be considered goaltending.
Okay, that makes sense. A little bit of a surprise of a tie ball game.
I believe they called a foul here on the Bulldogs, not a jump ball. So that was on number 3.
Tylen Finney, that's his second. So Finney's got 2, Briggs has 2, Brandon has 2. We're going to see if anybody gets sat down for that.
You know, I don't hate Martinsville's strategy here. They're just sending the dogs, and if we pick up fouls, we pick up fouls. It's going to give the Bobcats fits. They got subs for days.
Yeah,
and they're subbing guys in and out. Rensselaer attacks. Big block underneath. Number 13, Gene. The Bulldogs trying to push it up, but Sutherland gets a steal in transition. Rensselaer, mid-range jumper, no good. Going to be rebounded by Keister, and it's tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Hey, Bobcats running. Bulldogs running 15-15. This is only the JV game.
I know. I'm already pumped up for this. I'll tell you what. Both teams want it badly. I'll say a little frustration showing. Tylen Finney looks at his teammates and says, hey, what the heck are we doing? He wants the screws to be tightened a little bit on the Bobcats. Finney playing a good game, but Carter's got it. He's going to dump it to Rensselaer. Rensselaer does a little step back, puts it up and off the backboard. No good. Rebound going to go to Martinsville. Number 4 got it. That's Jaden Briggs. Jaden Briggs driving on Keister. Kicks it out to number 13. That's St. Jean. St. Jean dumps it down to number 5. KJ France with the bucket. He now has 6 on the game. What a game to him, for him so far to break the tie. Keister trying to get it right tied back up. He's going to go down and count it. He wants a travel, but no, I think
he's not getting one.
No, I think it was a good. He kind of tucked it early, but it was only 1-2 step and back up.
1-2 step up, you're good. 1-2 up. As long as you put that shot up before you hit the ground again, you're good to go. That's textbook 2026 basketball right there.
Yeah, I like that. Long going to sit down on the bench for the Bobcats, and in comes Trent Johnson, the rebounding machine. Keister has a chance to give the Bobcats their first lead of the game. Let's see if he can do it. Free throws up and in. Come on.
That's what the Bobcats they're playing right with these Bulldogs right now, and you could argue if you said we'd had 18 points with 3 minutes to go in the half, I'd take it. The Bobcats with a steal on the other end. Sutherland throws it up to Keister. Keister takes it up and under. No good. Man, this crowd would have went nuts.
This broadcaster would have gone nuts. Keister's been in the right place, the right time for 2 steals, maybe 3. Meanwhile, a 3 is going to be up for Martinsville. No good. 2 Bobcats tipping around, can't get a hold of it. Trent Johnson now back on defense, the only man back, and can't get it. Yet again, KJ France there to clean up the offensive glass and dumps it in. He's got 8.
Yeah. Johnson just trying to clean up the glass there, and someone else has got to help him. He can't be the only one rebounding. Sutherland from 3, no good, and the Bulldogs rip it down. These Bulldogs are going to want to rebound as much as they can. They've had several second-chance opportunities early in this game. The Bobcats got to start hitting the glass a little more.
Yeah, I think so, too. And those opportunities, when you get a chance at 3, you've got to nail those. Nice little dump-down pass to Martinsville. That's going to be Tylen Finney, number 3. He gets it. 2 points. So after the Bobcats take the lead, 2 quick baskets for the Bulldogs gets them back to a 3-point lead. Timeout going to be called by the Bobcats.
Yeah, just before the foul was going to be called, Bobcats call a timeout. Just settle on the guys down a little bit. Hey, this has been fast-paced. Not a lot of stoppages here. This is the first timeout of the game. A few fouls, but mostly it's been back and forth. We had 3 minutes to go in the half, and, buddy, it's just now 6 o'clock. I think this thing's going pretty good right now. I feel like we got started a couple minutes late, too.
I think so. They're cranking this time, which, again, probably good senior night. Some seniors are going to be honored, and so we'll have a little some extra festivities in the middle, as you said earlier.
Yeah, but the players look tired out there. You know who else is tired? This guy. The fast-paced action, fast-paced talking. We're going to have a fun – I think we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
I think so, too. And, hey, we're at postseason form. We've been running this all season. It's funny to think we had almost no home games in the middle. I feel like we've been in this gym quite a bit in the past 2 or 3 weeks. This is maybe game 6, maybe game 7 in the past 2.5 weeks. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. We had 4 in a week, right?
Yeah,
it was.
3. 3 at home, but then the Lady Bobcats game, so we had 4.
Four.
Yeah. 3 boys games and a girls game last week. Man, that was fun. I rewatched that clip of Shannon Wade making the basket that ended up being the game winner. Really, really fun.
Yeah, someone posted a clip from behind the bench of that shot. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't. And, yeah, that's a good spot for it because that's right where she made it.
Yeah.
If you're just joining us, 2:59 to go in the second quarter. 21-18 is the lead for the Martinsville Bulldogs over the Radford Bobcats, but Bobcats ball with a chance to tie it up.
They spilled some water.
They did.
It's a stalling tactic.
It is.
I'm just kidding.
Tee him up.
I'm just kidding.
Who was it? Was it Jason Kidd when he was a coach and he told
Squirted.
his player to bump into him and he bumps into him and down it
Still.
went? That's just gamesmanship.
That
right
is
there.
gamesmanship. That's actually hilarious. I forgot all about that clip.
Yeah. He's like, hey, run into me.
Run into me.
Meanwhile, for the Bobcats, you got Rentschler, Carter, Johnson.
Could you get in
Ashby.
trouble for that? I mean,
Probably
I guess so. Yeah.
I think it was on purpose. I'm missing a 5th Bobcat. Down there, Eli Adams. He's 3 points away from the century mark. I think.
If Wolf was here, this would have been cleaned up a long time ago.
That's right. He may be watching his son Anderson in the state
He
finals.
is.
State finals is tomorrow, so Anderson's traveling down the day.
That
It's a
being
freshman
said, I
Bobcat.
forgot. We have the one and only, I guess, Mrs. Baylor now in the house.
Miss Baylor.
Yeah.
Who's Miss Baylor? I'm missing it.
Bailey,
Oh,
DJ's wife.
as the
Trainer tonight.
okay, as the subbing in for Woff.
She actually
She
did. She was at Christiansburg this year
Oh.
on rotation. She works primarily at Roanoke College as a trainer, and so she does rotational side stuff. And she's here tonight.
Look at that. Very glad to have her. She's going to need a
Former Bobcat,
I like that. And
I don't
in
know
a
if you
way,
knew
a
that.
current Bobcat.
former Young Life kid too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Young Life, we got 2 wildlife leaders just coming in.
Oh, nice.
See them with their guys. Meanwhile, back in the game,
Would you like to guess who her Young Life leader was?
I'm going to say Candace Davis.
It was.
2 points
Who would have guessed?
by
Not this guy.
KJ St. There's 2 KJs on this team. This is throwing me off. Candace, one of the best to ever do it.
Oh.
Meanwhile, kick over to
I was
Carter.
told we
He has a
cannot be
3.
heard
yes,
on it.
sir.
Oh. I was told we can't be heard on NFHS.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Let me go see why.
They're going to call a substitute because
I think they stopped the game, so therefore you can. Let me go check NFHS real quick.
Oh, wait, did we plug it in ever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's plugged in.
All right.
Is this right? Where does this normally go?
No clue.
Pull it up. Turn the volume on.
It's going to take a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear us now on NFHS, let us know. You've been missing gold.
Are you loud? Are you live?
I am live. No, I'm not. Now I'm live. We'll see if it comes through. Fitz, I want you to put your ear right up to the speaker and tell us when you can hear our voices. Out of bounds, Bobcat ball. Bobcats down 2. Minute 39 left. Eli Adams right near the broadcasting booth. He needs 3 to get to the century mark. It's going to be a moment when that happens. You're going to hear eruptions from this broadcasting station.
I apologize for any sound errors.
We're going to see if we can get you back in. We've got our intern listening intently for us. Meanwhile, dump down to Rentschler. Nice basket by Rentschler.
Ask him if he hears anything.
He's going to let us know as soon as he hears anything. I'm going to make sure I'm not muted. I should be all the way up.
Okay, well, let me go see if it's plugged in over here.
Okay. 23-23. This is why you follow us on YouTube. If ever you can't hear us, you can find us on there. A 3 is going to be up and no good for the Bobcats. Rentschler with the rebound. He gets it up ahead to Keister. Keister dribbling through some traffic, trying to find an open man. He finds Adams. Adams slows it down. No, he gets it over to Rentschler. 58 seconds left to go in the half. If you're a Bobcat fan, you are loving this. The chance to be in the game, playing well, everybody. Meanwhile, they're going to get the pass over to Carter in the corner. No! Carter for the 3. He's going to miss it. He's going to get fouled. Who is that? That's number 14 with the foul. Jaden Harrison. Got to call him out. Harrison immediately picked up his opponent. Jaden Harrison. I love to see that young man. Great sportsmanship. Carter's going to be shooting. We're going to find out if it's 2 or 3. I thought it was a 3. We're going to find out what they call. You can hear it? All right, we can be heard now. For folks listening on NFHS, we apologize. Glad to have you back being able to listen to us. Carter now trying to break the tie for the Bobcats. It's a 23-23 game. The first of, I think, 3 free throws is good. Sorry, it's no good. I'm getting mixed up. He said he could hear us.
Well,
He says it's hard to hear, but I can't hear it either. I can never hear it in the game.
I'm not getting anything. It's plugged in up there.
Doug Knight, you might be listening. Can you hear us?
But he's not on NFHS.
No, he's on YouTube. Doesn't help us right now. I'm going to look it up on my phone. My apologies. Meanwhile, Carter does break the tie. He missed the first one. He made the second one. He's up for the third one, and he makes it. Well done there. He's got 9 in the quarter. Sutherland's going to be checking in. That's going to send Adams to the bench.
Don't read this out loud.
I thought that earlier.
Whoops.
Then I was going to.
You could have texted me.
Yeah, but then at that point it'd be weirder to undo, I thought.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, takeaway. Tyrell Brown gets in the game and immediately gets his steal. Rentschler gets it. He's going to take 2 steps and miss it, but he gets the offensive rebound up, gets fouled. Glasses go askew. Not going to get called, though. 12 seconds left. The call now is going to be called. A body bump. That's on number 3, Brown. Brown says, hey, I thought we were letting him play. First team foul on the Bobcats this quarter, which is pretty remarkable. 31 seconds left.
Coach Morris over there coaching his tail off. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it solved. I'm not sure what our problem is. I mean, everything is exactly how we normally do it.
And I can hear you, Doug. Can you hear us on YouTube? Let us know if you can. Finney gets it in the corner from Martinsville. 23 seconds. We're going to see if they hold. No, they're going to get around. That's number 20, Makari Long. Long gets it over to Briggs. Briggs looks to drive in the middle of a bunch of Bobcats. Throws up the shot, unable to get it. Rensher with the rebound, but no, going to get stolen from behind. That's number 13, St. Jean. Great play. But the ball's going to get dribbled on the side, and it will be a turnover, a tie ball game, and they're going to get the ball back with 2.9 left.
Did he?
I think he did dribble on the line.
Okay.
Martinsville going to take a timeout.
You still getting no sound over there?
Dude. No, I can hear it.
You can hear us? Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been joining us on NFHS and we've been gone, we don't know what the problem was, but we know that we're back. What an absolute ball game so far.
Yeah, I apologize.
I don't know.
I don't even know what I did
to
fix it.
Here's what we'll say, though. When you let us know on NFHS that you can't hear us, it helps us. We would have gone the whole game.
Yeah, my wife texts me, but I don't even know why
Candace,
she's listening. Somebody must have texted her. She's definitely not listening.
See, this is a group project, and you guys are helping us out. Bulldogs going to get the chance to inbound it. 2.9 seconds left. Tie ball game. If I'm Radford, you can foul. I mean, as long as they're not shooting, you got 2.9 seconds. I would kind of point. Then the foul is going to get called. I don't know on what, though.
Oh, no, I think they just said Carter reached over. Did he? Was that?
No foul was
he talked
called.
He talked to the Martinsville player, almost like he stepped.
Yeah, Makari Long just has to chuck it up. Has to do something to get to the basket. No good. It is 25-25.
What a great game so far.
Absolutely. I mean, 5-0 real quick for the Bulldogs, and I was like, uh-oh, this could be a long night. And then from then on, Bobcats.
Back and forth, baby.
It is.
Coach Morris talking to the official, getting a clarification there after. And we're going to take a moment. We're going to get our halftime stats to you here in a little bit, and we're going to come back with your second half. We'll probably come back with a few minutes ago, talk about that first half, talk about some of the varsity action as well, and then we'll be back again. Michael Davis, Isaac Nagel on Bobcat Sports Live. Stay tuned. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Michael Davis alongside Isaac Nagel and our 9-year-old intern here as we are getting ready to dive into your first half. This halftime report is brought to you by Elite AC and Heating, your HVAC experts for elite comfort. They are our audio sponsor for the year, and you can find them in Christiansburg, Virginia, if you're having trouble with your heat. And as we are in this fake spring, if it gets cold again and something happens because it's switched over from heat and air, give Elite AC a call in Christiansburg. Isaac, how was that first half?
First half was wild. Mentioned a couple times in the first half, but a quick 5-0 lead for the Bulldogs made it seem like this could be a long night. Instead, the Bobcats say no. We are 14-3. You got to put some respect on their name.
Yeah.
Tied ball game at half.
Yeah, that being said, before we dive into the scores, I will give Martinsville a little pushback if you're Martinsville Bulldogs. They had several guys who got 2 fouls kind of early in the game and had to sit the bench, and I don't really think we saw them much more in the half. If that continues, then, we have something to talk about. But they're arguably their best scorer sat on the bench for most of the first half.
That's exactly right. Here's a stat that I'm finding out for the first time. I knew that the varsity Bobcats undefeated at home. The JV Bobcats also undefeated at home. We have yet to call a game of the boys in this gym that has been a loss.
Well, I don't want to start tonight.
I don't either.
Oh, my goodness. I did not realize that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
I mean, that's games against Floyd, games against Glenver, games against, everybody. But
everybody but Martinsville so far.
Everybody but Martinsville. Well, tonight so far, what a game, 25-25. Let me tell you how we got there for Martinsville. 2 points for Niblett, 4 points for Finney, 4 points for Briggs, 8 points for KJ France to lead all scorers for Martinsville. 3 for Brandon. He hit that big 3 right to start the game and then has been quiet since. KJ St. Jean rounds out with 4 points of his own. For fouls, Michael mentioned it, but 2 fouls for a lot of the Bulldogs. 2 for Tylen Finney, 2 for Briggs, 2 for France, 2 for Brandon, and just 1 for Jaden Harrison. Meanwhile, for the Bobcats, you have Trenton Carter with 9 points.
Big first half
all
for
in the
Carter.
second quarter. First quarter, he was quiet. 9 in the second quarter. You have 2 for Sam Longy at that putback early. You've got 9 for Rinchler, 5 of those coming off of free throw opportunities. You've got 3 from Keister with his and 1 that he had in the second quarter, and then 2 for Trent Johnson. Meanwhile, for fouls for the Bobcats, 2 for Paxton Ashby, 1 for Keister, 1 for Tyrell Brown, and I errantly called 1 for Sutherland earlier, but the scorer's table says no, it was on Keister, not Sutherland, so Sutherland is clean. Michael, what are you expecting out of this next half?
I'm expecting pretty much, is this spelled right?
Yeah,
pretty much the exact same thing we saw in the first half. A lot of up and down the floor. The Bobcats have to rebound the basketball. A lot of second chance opportunities for the Bulldogs. They are looking to push the pace on the boards. They're looking to get out and fast break and play offense. That's what the Bobcats typically tend to do. That is what the Bulldogs have done in the first half. I expect them to continue to keep the foot on the gas. All gas, no brakes, lead foot action. They're going to run and gun this style of offense, right? They're going to do it on defense as well. The Bobcats have to slow it down a little bit. They have to get in the half-court set. But that being said, run with them. If the Bulldogs want to run, you can run with them, but you got to play. It starts. All the Bobcats' offense so far in the first half have started on the defensive end. You have to continue to do that. You got to stop the Bulldogs from getting to the paint, and I really need a couple or a few threes to go down in the second half for the Bobcats. Haven't got a lot of looks at the 3 ball. I believe we've only taken 1 3-pointer in the first half, maybe 2, and we made 0. Is that right?
I think Sutherland had 2 early on that he missed them both, but Trenton Carter did hit that 1 3 from the corner, so 1 3 from the Bobcats. Okay. You talked about foot on the gas, and here's what I forget. It is senior night for the seniors, but for the JV team, this is their last game of the season, so they got
absolutely right.
all the energy, get it out right now. Don't rest for a second. Then you're hanging it up for the season. Right in front of us, Sutherland about to inbound it. Keister looking to take it, and we're going to start this third quarter. Referee taking a second. John with the crowd, having some fun with them. And Keister's going to take the inbound, and off we go. He's got Carter in the corner thinking about passing to him. Instead gets Sutherland, who drives in, kicks it to Long over to Rinchler. Rinchler backs down, does this little spin move, going to get called for a travel. Rinchler again, one of those just long-legged individuals. Sometimes he's taking up more space with the steps. I don't know if I would have called that.
I'm not sure. I would like to see a replay of that. Good thing I have one because it looked like a simple turnaround, step back jumper. James Harden got away with a big step back of his own in the NBA, which is a lot different than in high school. We're going to look at this. I don't necessarily disagree with it. It looks like his pivot foot was the opposite foot. If you look, his pivot foot is the foot that steps back. So technically, I think it is the right call. But Sutherland answers on the other end. Who cares about a travel? 3-ball down for the Bobcats. That's what we needed.
That's exactly right. St. Jean had a 2 for the Bulldogs, and then immediately Sutherland answers. He was cold in that first half. Maybe he's a little bit like a Blake Farmer, where cold to start and then just heats it up. Travel going to be called on the other end also. Turnover for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and the
down 1.
Coach is just mad that the other guy called it. That being said, both officials had their hand raised, so
yeah, that's true.
I think it's getting called either way. But
he's letting the ref know right now. Ref's in the middle calling a play.
That being said, the Rensselaer travel probably doesn't get called 7 out of 10 times. Just want to throw
Sutherland up for a second 3. He wants it. Oh, unable to connect there, but he's going to get his own rebound, and he's going to dump it down to Rensselaer. He's going to be up, and it's good. Sutherland, way to stick with that play, young man, and Rensselaer's got 11 now in the game to lead all scorers. Bobcats up 3.
This is what the Bobcats need right now. They're putting some pressure on the Bulldogs, and they're answering on the other end. It doesn't matter if you get stops if you cannot score on your end of the basket, and that's what the Bobcats are doing. They're getting stops. Steal by Keister up to Carter. Carter puts it up. No foul called. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Another shot opportunity. Rensselaer puts it on the floor, stolen away. We got to get a foul right there, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hard for the Bobcats, too. They didn't realize they had 4 Bobcats fighting for that rebound. They had no Bulldogs anywhere near, and they just couldn't get it and couldn't put it back up. That would have been a nice to pad that lead. Meanwhile, here come the Bulldogs. Looking to charge down. That's Jaden Briggs. He hit 4 free throws in the first quarter. A little bit quiet since on the bench with 2 fouls.
And that being said, we were talking about some fouls and some calls. A lot of these things don't happen in a 3-man rotation, right? So it's 2 guys again. The Bobcats get a charge right there. I thought we got lucky on that, Isaac. If you watch the replay, it looked like the Bobcat player went down well before the contact. I think we honestly got lucky there.
Yeah, we're going to see. He did take quite a hit, but they cheered it. I think they thought at first it was a foul. They're not putting who the foul was on. They did say it was his 3rd. That could be a number of players. Just on 12, Jaquise Brandon.
That is not what the Bulldogs needed.
No, sir. He had 2 early in the first, and then he's finally back in, and now he's going to have 1 in the second. Keister going to be up for 3. Good-looking shot, and it's in. Come on. Keister coming alive. Quiet first quarter. Now he's got 6. Big 3, only the second of the game. 3rd of the game now for the Bobcats.
I asked for a few threes to fall. The Bobcats have made 2 in the last 2 minutes. I think they're listening, Isaac.
I think they're right. We have had a streak of Michael making calls. Bulldogs trying to answer with a 3, unable to get it. It's going to go out of bounds. Bobcats get it with a 6-point lead.
You know what? The Bobcats.
Giles Lard in the building.
Sutherland did not press up on the shooter right there. I believe it was number 3, Finney. I think the Bobcats are going to settle for the Bulldogs putting up three-point shots here, as long as they're not attacking the rim. Rensselaer gets it, tries to get in the corner to Carter. That would have killed a cheerleader sitting in the stands. If that pole wasn't there, she would have literally died.
Yeah, I think Rensselaer knew for a while he wanted to pass over to Carter, but just got a little too excited, didn't realize how tall he was, unable to get it to him, sails it over his head. Meanwhile, on the other end, foul's going to be called on, I believe, Trenton Carter on a shot attempt by Bulldogs, so they're going to go to the line for 2. That's going to be 14, Jaden Harrison.
Yeah,
pretty good. Carter, that's his first.
Pretty good defense there by Carter. I think you just got to go straight up there. He swipes the hand, trying to go for the block. If you go straight up there, that's solid defense, and if your guy makes it, he makes it. But it is going to send the Bulldogs to the line.
Nice looking free throw by Harrison. That's his first point of the night, and he's going to get it. I think the intern might have gotten too close to my mic. You heard that he's going to the bathroom and throwing the popcorn away.
I love that. I knew you could hear that he was speaking. I couldn't hear what he said. He's also walking very slowly off the floor. Now's the time for him to go. And he's like, should I go? Should I go? Yes, that is the perfect time to go.
Yeah, there he goes. I leaned towards him so I could hear, not realizing that the nation can hear. Meanwhile, both free throws good. Jaden Harrison. Trent Johnson going to be in for the Bobcats along with Eli Adams. Still looking for those 3 points to get to the century mark, but the Bulldogs are going to get a steal. Tylen Finney going to lay one in and get fouled.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Bobcats. Finney getting the steal, attacking the basket, and getting the foul called. If you're Keister, you're not thrilled that not only did you turn the ball over, the Bulldogs made the shot, and you sent them to the line.
Yeah, you had a 6-point lead. All of a sudden, you give up one, throw it in, give them up another basket, and a chance to make it a 3-point play. This game could be within one.
That is how math works.
They're not showing it yet, but who is the foul against? I think it's against Keister.
It should have been.
I'm going to mark it for Keister. Free throw is going to be missed. Johnson with a big rebound, but no, it's going to get tied up for a jump ball. 3 Bulldogs around Johnson, and that's going to be Bulldog basketball. Bulldog bench loves it.
Yeah, they're on a – basketball is all about swings, and the Bobcats started off the half with one, and here's the Bulldogs. Can the Bobcats fight it off? That's what's going to be key here. Trent Johnson doing a good job getting boards. Bobcats got to play good on defense. And, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Tylen Finney was open for 3, decides not to take it. Had a couple misses now. Not a 3-point shooter, I don't think, but has made his presence known in other areas of the game. He's got the ball in his hands. He's going to drive past Rentschler, throws it up, is unable to get it, but going to get his own rebound, but his foot was on the baseline. That's going to be a turnover. Ball's going to go to the Bobcats.
So if you're wondering at home, if you're watching that play on NFHS, you're thinking, how, even if he caught it, how would he be able to want to hit the rim? But let's say it didn't. If you make an attempt in high school, you can get your own rebound. As long as it's a legal attempt at a shot, even if it doesn't go near, if the official says, I truly believe that was an attempt of a shot, you can get your own rebound if it doesn't hit the rim.
There you go.
Yeah.
These are the things we're learning. I do feel like I've learned so much more this season, like even the 30-second timeout thing. Meanwhile, it's going to be a turnover for the Bobcats. The Rentschler-Adams connection was not there. Martinsville takes it down, takes a quick 3. It's going to be an air ball. A couple air balls tonight for Martinsville.
Yeah.
Just short on threes.
I'm going to be honest with you, Isaac. If I'm the coach of the Bulldogs, I'd say nix the 3 balls, fellas. Let's start attacking the basket. That's where they are successful. As the Rentschler spin move, get it out to Johnson. Johnson from 3. Bang!
Big 3!
Who would have guessed?
On.
I would have. Johnson said, give me the rock. I'm putting it in the basket.
You should believe that there should be 3s because Michael Davis asked for them. They've already got 3 this quarter. We've got 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Martinsville trying to answer from 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound Rentschler all alone.
The Bobcats are going to let him keep shooting it, Isaac. They
That's
can't.
right.
They can't throw it in the ocean on the beach right now from behind the arc, and the Bobcats will keep letting them. That's the scouting report. Pack the paint in and let them shoot it.
Yeah, absolutely. Bobcats, meanwhile, maybe taking some more 3s of their own because they've been successful. Adams is going to take one from the white line. Could he get 100?
Oh,
it was
man.
So close. Oh, we all wanted it for him. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the third. He still hasn't got it. We're going to keep you up to date on that quest right now.
Gosh, if that had went in 4 threes to start the half, I mean, good golly gosh.
They're trying to keep that winless, or that, not winless, the opposite of winless, that undefeated streak in their gym alive. That'd be fun to go the whole season without a loss in your own gym for the JV Bobcats.
That would be fun. We might even have to post about it.
Trent Johnson going to try and get it. But maybe backcourt. No, he had
I don't know that he had necessarily possession before, but on the other end, that was Harrison with the steal and the bucket for the Bulldogs. So 3-point ball game. Bobcats seem to get life, and then the Bulldogs steal it away. As the Bobcats got to take a timeout. Coach Morris not thrilled with having to use a timeout right there.
Yeah, probably about 6 or maybe 7 seconds on that backcourt.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have got across, though. That's a tough call. As a coach, sometimes you just got to eat one for your guys. And
when you had 4 timeouts, might as well. Now 3 left. Burn one now. The guys could take a breather. It has been a pretty frenetic quarter.
Whoa, a what?
Frenetic quarter.
Now, see, I know exactly what you mean by that, but for those listening at home that don't,
frenetic is like it's like frantic, crazy, madness.
Got it. See,
frenetic.
again,
I must have read that word too.
I knew that. I knew that, but just in case people at home didn't.
This is your word of the day with Isaac.
Almost like frantic.
I mean, so close that I wonder
if they're the same.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to be Bobcats ball. 1:54 to go in the third.
We're going to have word of the game. Bobcats throwing in to Rentschler, tipped out of play by the Bulldogs. That was pretty good defense there by number 13, Gene on Rensler. Otherwise, Rensler would have had a wide-open basket.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's one of those you just realize the mismatch throw to head to him on the varsity side. We'll sometimes do that with Hendricks, where we'll just inbound it and have him tip it into the basket. We did that with Apple once, too.
What is happening?
Coach is asking for an explanation.
Is this allowed? It clearly went out on the Bulldogs.
I think so. Let's find out. Here's the replay right here. Oh, that's kind of close.
I mean, 13's the reason the ball went poof is because 13
went
13.
Poof. Yeah.
I mean, you could go back again. I don't know. It's not the NBA, so we don't know whose millimeter touch it last, but we got to get this game over. Get him over.
Boom. Yeah, I don't know. I could see that as a 50-50 ball, but again,
Sure.
It was called for the Bobcats. So the explanation is just, hey, we called it for the Bobcats.
I mean, we can't overturn it. They can't really talk about it. Bobcats do get it in, almost lose it out of bounds here.
Yeah,
Not so Air Jordan with the basketball at the top of the key. Gives up to Rensler. Rensler takes it in, up and under, no good. Trent Johnson and Rensler fighting for it. Defense by the Bulldogs sends Rensler to the floor, but it's going to be a jump ball, and everybody, Carter just making sure the piece is kept.
Yeah, there's a little bit of chippiness there. Again, not anything malicious, just
No.
good, hard-fought basketball.
That being said, from that little reaction, I would want Carter on my side.
Yeah, I would say so, too.
Yeah.
I would say so, too.
He was ready.
Carter looking for Adams. It's that same play that almost caught Adams off balance the first time. Both times he keeps his balance. He gets it over to Johnson. Johnson, nice spin move. Is going to put it up. Unable to connect. Nothing but Bulldogs under the basket to get that rebound.
Yeah, I wish Johnson went towards the basket instead of flowing away from the basket.
Oh, my goodness. Meanwhile, number 14, Jaden Harrison, 0 points in the first half. Hits a three and gets fouled. Crowd a little curious of it. I mean, he was able to get a three
Did
off.
the official did he just talk to did he just yell at Carter?
I don't know, but here's what I'm asking. The coach is needing an explanation again after his player got a three and got fouled.
Yeah, I'm not
what
really
more
sure.
does he want
If
now?
anyone needs an explanation, it's Coach Morrison. He's the one that told his guy to settle down.
Watch this.
Was he touched?
I don't
he
think
didn't.
so.
He didn't let him land, right?
Is that what he's
We
gonna
get a back
call?
angle. Yeah, look at the foot.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good call. That's a
You
good
got to
call.
let him land.
And he does hit that.
They did. They
So
did
it's
not
a
touch it.
1-point
They
lead.
did not touch up top, but he did not let him land, and he kind of landed on Carter's foot. So you got to, that is the right call. We were looking at the top of the bodies.
Meanwhile, 8 points for Harrison in this half. He's the only to score more than one basket. Rensler gets it down low, and Rensler is going to answer on the other end. He's got 13. Back and forth we go. Bobcats with a 1-point lead, 38-37, 55 seconds left in the third quarter. High-scoring game for our standards. 14's going to get it again. Tyrell Brown could have been called for the foul.
Absolutely could have.
Harrison's going to get it back. He tries to lay it up again off the side of the basket, and a flop is going to happen for Finney. They're not going to give it to him. Brown going to pop up a three. No good. Trent Johnson
It was
there.
a pass.
And in.
It was a pass the whole time.
I love it. Johnson playing big minutes. He's got 7 right now. Getting rebounds, getting buckets. 3 points, 27 seconds left. Harrison's going to get it. He is certainly fouled that time by Brown.
That foul.
Smart foul.
I like that foul. And he fouled him enough to where it wasn't anything crazy, and he wasn't going to make the shot. If you're going to foul at the rim, that's how you have to foul.
Yeah, exactly right. I don't know how many points Harrison typically gets. He was held scoreless in the first. He's got 8. Looking to add to it now. He is looking fired up for the Bulldogs.
If you're listening to this game, you got to share this out. We need people to listen to this thing because this thing is electric. This is the best JV game of the century right now.
This deserves your ears. 2-point lead for the Bobcats. Number 11 is going to check in. That's Kobe Covington, maybe his first action of the night. They've also got number 30. They've got 14, Harrison, who's hit 3 for 3 free throws this quarter. He's up with the 4th, and it is good. Pulls his team within 1. He's got 10 already this quarter. Adams looking for 3 to get to the century mark. Good defense here by Tylen. He's going to get it over to Brown. Brown to Adams. Adams, 10 seconds left. You got to wonder if they know how much time is on the clock.
You got to get it to Rensler,
Ashby
right?
making a move. Ashby is going to get the ball poked ahead, and they're going to call a foul. Didn't you say that slide is not a travel?
Yes.
It is a travel?
No.
Oh, it's not a travel.
No.
That should be Martinsville ball then. Tylen did a great job to get it and kind of skid it into the ball.
I would have to see the replay. The argument would be like if he was on his back and then
scooted a
rolled
good
over,
bit.
but like
no, he didn't.
Sliding is not.
Watch this. It's just a slide. He gets it and just there's maybe a little bit of a turn.
Yeah, but
they're going to steal the inbound, and then the Bobcats steal it. Ball's going everywhere into the quarter. 40-39. Oh, baby. If you are anywhere near this gym, we need you to support this JV team for the fourth quarter. What a ball game we've got going on.
What a ball game indeed. This thing's electric, and we couldn't bring you this electric game without our friends at Elite AC and Heating, your HVAC experts for elite comfort out of Christiansburg. Give them a call. Tell them Bobcat Sports Live sent you. Doug Knight finally back from vacation, and he says, as soon as I come back, I get to come to a home game like this. I couldn't be more excited to be here. Doug, thanks for tuning in. Let us know how you're feeling about this game with a quarter to go.
That's exactly right. I'll tell you how I'm feeling about the third quarter. You had Brady Sutherland hit a big three for the Bobcats. You had Renshaw with 4. You had Keister with a big 3. You had Trent Johnson with a big 3 and a basket. Johnson led all scorers for the Bobcats with 5 that quarter. Meanwhile, on the other side, it is all Jaden Harrison. Although Tylen Finney got 2 and KJ St. Jean got 2, Harrison got 10 that time.
We're doing great. How's your – hey, it's a pretty good little JV game.
Niblett's going to come over right in front of me, and it's going to inbound at 7 minutes to go. 1 point lead for the Bobcats.
Me and the official are best friends.
I love it.
We don't actually. I actually don't know him, but
never met him before in your life.
Well, I mean, I've seen him here. But
there you
that's
go.
About it. Like
you know him a little bit.
Like at doing the games, not. Actually, he was in the stands last week. No, I'm just kidding.
He was hanging out.
Yeah.
You and him after.
I slipped him a 10.
Oh, I appreciate that. Meanwhile, 3 is going to get hit, and that's one of the first threes connected. That's Jaquez Brandon, who got one earlier in the game right at the first. He comes back and hits a big 3 to start the 4th.
Yeah, all right. I got some advice. Push up on Brandon. He's the only – we got to get it across. Bobcats turn it over. Brandon, who just came off the bench. Their best player's been on the bench the whole game. He was screaming for the ball. He wants it back. Bulldogs answering, so they're on a little bit of a run here. If you're the Bobcats, you hate to waste a timeout at this stage of the contest. If the Bulldogs get another steal and a turnover, you got to possibly talk about it. Rensler gets it on the block, dives in. It's going to be out of bounds off the Bulldogs, and Johnson's going to come back in.
Yeah, Johnson coming back in.
It's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. He's been playing well. He's got 7 points. You need him in there. Meanwhile, number 3, Finney is going to be back in as well as KJ St. Jean. That's Niblett heading to the bench, and number 12, Jaquez Brandon, who just hit that big 3. I don't mind seeing him sitting on the bench.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. The Bulldogs are like, look, you came in and did exactly what you needed to. You can't pick up fouls, this quick. So Bobcats, Rensler going to get it, throws it to Keister. Keister on the attack, gives up to Rensler. A foul is going to be called, and they're going to call that one on the floor. Rensler was trying to go up for the shot, but he was definitely contacted on the floor. So that's the first foul of the period.
Yeah, one of those where he loves that little pump fake, gets his defender up in the air, and then just tries to jump into him. It's just smart. That time he doesn't get the and one, and they're not even going to call it a shot. Okay.
No, it was on the floor. We talked about it.
I guess that's right.
Inbound
going to be to Johnson. Yeah, I'm just nervous.
I got
Johnson
going
to drive the baseline. Oh, he'll love it. Unpaid intern. Look at what happened, number 2. Meanwhile, turnover for look at this. Milky Ways everywhere.
I got one of these for you, too.
Throw it in there. Martinsville now in no rush. Why would they be? They're up 4, 5:46 to go. They're going to drive all the way around, and it's going to be blocked. I think that was Sutherland, maybe with some help from Rensler. Rensler's going to take it all the way down himself, pushes ahead, and they're going to call what? They're going to call it on the floor. Ooh. I don't know if I'm happy if I'm Martinsville. I thought maybe a hand was out there by Jackson Rensler. But this time he will inbound it down low.
$20 says we get a replay to watch.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll watch it and tell you. I don't know. That one could have went either way, but you're right. If you're the Bulldogs, you're not happy. Gives the Bobcats another look at the basket here. Keister with it. Had a great first half. Carter back to Keister.
Give me a Sutherland 3 right here. Oh, he thought about it but couldn't do it. Keister's got it. 5:22 to go.
The only argument.
Ball going to get knocked away. No, it's going to stay back here. Rensler, good recovery there. Great defense, by the way, by 13 St. Jean. Scoop under, but no, he's not going to get it. But Johnson's there. Who else? Come on, Johnson. Pulls it within 2.
I mean, Rensselaer's not happy right there, but look, you have to be pleased with the way Johnson's playing. He is doing exactly what we need him to. The Bobcats are at a disadvantage on the glass, and he is showing out. I cannot wait to see this young man as a junior in high school.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. It's going to be so fun to watch him grow. He's got some things he can work on, but this game making his presence felt. 13 on the game, but none so far in the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, he's going to get a turnover right there. He's up ahead of Carter. It's a tied basketball game. Come on. 44-44, 4:36 to go. 3 timeouts for each team, 2 fouls on the Bulldogs, none on the Bobcats. Possession error to the Bobcats. Oh, baby, buckle up.
Bobcats go on a run. Martinsville go on a run. Bobcats go on a run. This game is back and forth. Martinsville's going to call a timeout here. It's going to be a full one. This one, folks, is going to the wire. If you're listening to this contest, you better tell your friends to get over here because they are not going to want to miss this action. This is the kind of game you go, yo, you see that Martinsville game? That's the kind of game we got tonight, and this place is electric.
That's exactly right.
And Isaac, this is the appetizer. This is not the main course. This is the appetizer.
That's exactly right. And looking at that main course, my goodness, there are going to be some athletes playing in this game in varsity.
And you know what? I must have been talking pretty loud because the official was standing over here, and he looks at me as I'm talking and goes,
He's ready. Now, Michael, tell me this. You are the prognosticator of the year. What do you want to see in this last 4 minutes?
Well, Martinsville has the ball, right? If I'm them, look, I know your guy's in foul trouble. You got to put Brandon back on the floor. You got to get him involved in the game. He's made a 3. He attacked the basket early. In fact, defensively, he made the first 3 stops of the game for Martinsville. If I'm the coach, 4.5 minutes left, you got to get Brandon back in the contest. If I'm the Bobcats, you have to rebound the basketball. Do not let these Bulldogs get second chance opportunities, and then you continue to do what you're doing. You get the ball into Rensselaer's hands. Let him attack the basket. You have someone like Sutherland, Adams, Carter in the corner waiting on the basketball. If he can't get it at the rim, you have opportunities at 3, and then you have your 5'11" playing like he's 6'7" Trent Johnson underneath to not only clean up the glass if it's a missed shot by Rensselaer, but to dump it off to go in. You have to push the pace offensively against these Bulldogs.
Yeah, Bulldogs are going to push the pace on the other side. Tylen Finney inbounds it, immediately makes the move, gets to the basket and in. Breaks the tie right off the bat. Rensselaer trying to respond. Going to be held up by number 14. He doesn't like it, but I like it. I think that was a clear foul.
It's a clear foul, and that's the 3rd foul on the Bulldogs. 0 fouls here committed on the Bobcats, which is interesting. That could come haunt the Bobcats here in a little bit. But the great play off the inbound, good seal by the Bulldogs. That's a Tennessee basketball play right there. That's a Rick Barnes classic. Just seal off the paint like you're a blocking lineman and let your guy run down the tracks. And that's what the Bulldogs did to get the bucket to go ahead.
Yeah, exactly right. Clearly the offense is wanting to be run through Rensselaer. He throws it up just kind of as he's falling. Thought he got fouled. Not going to be called. 4 is going to get it. They're going to dump it down. That's 13. As he's fouled, probably a good foul there by Keister. Shot is no good. 2 at the line.
Yeah, that's probably a good foul there. Rensselaer wasn't back on defense yet to help the inside. And if I'm Rensselaer, you got to start going towards the contact. These officials are letting them play. They've called fouls, but they're letting a lot of contact, and that's probably the style of game that is probably going to be called right now. These guys are running up and down the floor, and everyone's playing very hard and very physical. You got to go towards that contact. You can't shy away from it.
That's exactly right. First free throw is going to be missed. It is no good. 46-44 lead for the Bulldogs, trying to add to it here with 3:55 to go. Meanwhile, the foul was on Keister. He does have 3. So a couple players right now with 3, but with 4 to go, you're probably not too worried about it. Second free throw is up and good. But the official is going to tie his own shoe.
I thought he was injured the way he went down right there.
He did.
Am I crazy for thinking
that? He just kneeled down. I was like, did something – no, he's
almost like a heart attack.
He said, hey, that one's on me, guys. Trent Johnson going to inbound it. He does to Rensselaer.
Got to have your shoe tied.
If you're the Bobcats, you'd like to see something here on offense. Can't let this game get to multiple possessions, not with 3 minutes to go on a team like this. But it does. It's going to be a turnover. Rensselaer looking down for how he can get it. And nice block.
That's got to be goaltending.
And they are going to call it. Everybody gets all mad, and the ref's like, hold on, I was about to call that. You guys got to chill.
It has to be.
He's going to call it.
I mean,
I'm no, not mine.
You know, I have a Bobcat Sports Live shirt on, but that's definitely goaltending.
It was, absolutely. Let's see who got that basket then. somebody for the Bulldogs, but it's me. It's at the end of the game, so my stats aren't going to be good.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
no.
another steal. This is about but a block by Rinser, but it goes right back to the Bulldogs. They're going to be up. Keister tries to knock it away. They do. Johnson with the rebound. Okay, 5 points, 3:44
Oh, my gosh,
to go.
Sutherland was wide open.
That would have been nice. They're going to dump it to Carter. Carter's going to go all the way down. He's going to be up at the basket, but no good.
Bobcats seem flustered right now.
They do a little bit. Up and no good for Martinsville, but again, an offensive rebound. This is tough at the end. They're going to kick it out to Finney. Finney's going to take a mid-range, and no good. Okay, Bobcats, slow it down. You got to get a basket here.
Way to push the Bulldogs off the three-point line as a foul is going to be called in transition on number 3. That's on Finney. That's got to be his third, right? Something like that. It's not on the board, but full timeout called, I believe, by the Bobcats.
I think it was. He says, sit down for a second. We're down 5. This game has been one they've led by as many as 6. You felt like Martinsville might have the talent here, but the Bobcats fighting so hard. 3:05 left. Something we've talked about a couple times. I'm going to mention it. Eli Adams, 3 away from the century mark, held scoreless here tonight. I want to put him in the game. I need a 3-point threat. Maybe him and Sutherland.
The Bobcats did go on that run there to open the half. They made 3 3-pointers out of 4 shots there to start the half. So if they could get back to that, they're wanting to push the pace and attack the rim. I think that's pretty good, but we got to stop feeding into what these Martinsville Bulldogs, they want us to work faster than we want to, and we're feeding right into that with a lot of missed shots, and they're getting the rebound here. I believe that foul was on Finney, right?
It's on Finney. That is his fourth, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, my goodness.
That could be wrong. It did look like it was Finney, and I do think that he's got 4 now. One of the best defenders. Finney does have 8 for the game. He's got a 2-point bucket in each quarter, but I think mainly his contribution is on defense and distributing the ball. He's just a smart player. He is back out on the court. Doesn't show what he's got. Maybe they're hiding it from us.
You know what? I kind of like this Martinsville Bulldogs team.
I think so, too. I think they're well coached. They're smart.
They're fun.
Hustlers.
I'm going to say something.
Now, Mikhail Blaney coming in. This is his first action of the game. Hard time to come in.
Long's in the game as well. Yeah, that is a tough time. Long's coming in as well. Right? Number 5?
No, number 5 is there. So you got Blaney, and then you got Sutherland. You got Keister.
I just saw him.
Carter.
Maybe I saw him standing around. My fault.
Mikhail coming in. Hopefully not tired from Young Life last night. Sutherland's going to get it. He's got a 3. What are they going to call on that?
That's an offensive. That's a moving screen right there.
Oh, that's rough.
And Sutherland's got to look.
He missed it either way.
You get that call because you don't take the first 3. It was wide open. Sutherland's
got it.
That was the play the Bobcats threw up. We just talked about him getting some 3s. Had it written up. Sutherland's got to take the shot.
I think he does too, and he can hit those. He's been warming up all game. We'd like to see him get another opportunity at one. And he almost tipped one away. That would have been a clear and easy bucket. Laney's going to knock one away, but no, it's going to remain with Martinsville. They fake a 3. No, they're going to be up for it. That would have been a dagger, but no, it doesn't go. Blaney's going to get the rebound. No, Johnson's going to get it. He gets
away.
He gets hit in the gut in that play.
I wouldn't shoot the basketball if I'm Martinsville
I wouldn't either. They get it, and they're up and good. Man, Harrison coming on strong in the second half. He's got 14 all in the second half. Bobcats letting this game slip away. It's 2:22 to go. Haven't realized that Rinser's been out.
Well, he needed a break.
Yeah, he did. They're going to get it down. Instead of to Trent Johnson, it's going to be taken away. I think Johnson got hit hard that last play. He's come up a little bit slow. Harrison's going to get it. He's in the corner. Dumps it down to Finney. Finney gets it. Good defense, but Finney banks it in again. Oh, man, 9-point lead, 2 minutes left. That might be a little too far out of reach.
That's not what you needed. After that offensive foul they called on the Bobcats, it's basically, what is that, a 9-0 run basically for the Martinsville Bulldogs?
It was
a tie ball. It was a tie ball game, right? And then they went to up 5 after the 3, and then the Bobcats called a timeout, and then a few more tick off later, a few more buckets, and Bobcats down 9. If you're the Bobcats, you have to come out and be aggressive on your shots here. They gotta. You don't need a 3 necessarily, but Martinsville seems to be wanting to give it to them. You got to take them.
Yeah, exactly right. 4:40 was the last time the Bobcats scored a 2-minute and 42-second drought at the worst possible time. Brutal. They were in this game. They got to get going if they want to get back in it and have a chance. Got to figure out who that is. If you're just joining us, a minute 58 in what has been an incredible and tight game until the last minute or so. Martinsville goes on a run. It is 53-44, 9 points. Bobcats looking to overcome. Undefeated at home this season are the JV Bobcats, are all the male Bobcats. But Martinsville trying to break that streak. Bobcats will have the ball. They'll also have the possession arrow. Fouls have not really come into play. There's 3 on Martinsville. Rentschler back in the game, Keister, Johnson, Adams, and Carter. Everybody's trying to figure out where they're going to inbound it, not really paying attention, but it is Bobcat ball. Everybody's trying to yell at them saying, hey, this is on you. Carter's going to inbound it.
Yeah, we called timeout.
We did. I want the possession.
Hey, it was a long time out. We forgot.
It was. Keister's got it, 155. A little bit embarrassing. We're getting out-chanted in our own gym by the defense chant. They're going to call a foul
off ball
somewhere.
That was on number 3, I believe.
All right, they're calling that Finney's fourth, so
okay.
I must have been wrong. I don't know who they called
they got
it on
lucky
earlier.
then. I like your stats better.
I do too, but who was that on earlier if not him? Adams is going to be up for 3, and bang!
I told you!
There it is!
I told you!
That is the century mark for Adams, and that pulls us within 6. We got a shot. What can we do?
You got to get a stop, Isaac. I'm not an expert, but the Bobcats can foul here. As the Bobcats almost get a steal, Rentschler almost got it away. The Bulldogs don't need to shoot. I believe a charge is going to be called.
And that's 5. That's going to be – is that Finney? Oh,
no, it's
that's
not.
Number 12.
That's
See if he's okay.
That should be the 4th.
Brandon.
That's Brandon's
4 for
4th.
Brandon.
So Finney and Brandon both with 4 fouls.
But it is their 5th, but we're not going to the line. Is that right? Charge does not count as a shooting?
It shouldn't.
We're all going down this way, though.
It shouldn't. We shouldn't be shooting.
No, I think we're inbounding. What are we doing?
I don't think we should be shooting right now. Right?
Ref's discussing it. It certainly was a charge as the foul that was called.
I know an offensive foul wouldn't count. We shouldn't be shooting right now.
Yeah, coach is talking right now, and I believe he's right.
He's right.
Whoever
this guy
shoot.
is.
It's an inbound down here.
Yeah, the officials are. I think they're wrong in this. I'm not sure.
They are too. They're talking. It was an offensive foul. It was the 5th, but we've talked about this earlier in the season. This should just be an inbounding, and they make the right call.
Yeah,
which is fine with me. I don't want to lose or if we would have won and that would have been part of it. I don't want that. I want to win the right way. Johnson in, Rentschler, Keister, Adams, and Carter.
You've never watched the NFL before, then, huh?
What do you mean? Oh, I only want to win the right way. And we're going to see if these Bobcats come.
You also like helping people off the ground.
I do.
Bobcats right now can't get it across the midpoint line. They finally do. Keister with it. Try to get it to Rentschler. Bad pass by Keister. 3 guys were on him. Travel is going to be called.
I don't know how you call it travel. Maybe a jump ball.
Did he have possession of the basketball?
It was being knocked around. I don't know if he did. Man, that's rough. Bobcats had a chance to take it within 1 possession.
I don't know that he had possession. I mean, he might have, but
we'll find out here in a second.
Looked like a loose ball to me.
Keister's going to pick him up at half court. He knows he's got to be quick. Oh, almost had a turnover there. Bench
if you're
stands
the Bulldogs,
up.
You don't need buckets.
Yeah, you don't at all. Just hold the basketball. 14's going to go and take one, and man, he lays
if you make
it in.
You do.
16 all in the second half on Harrison. It's an 8-point lead. Rentschler's got it, trying to do what he can, but he steps on the line. Great defense by the Bulldogs. That might do it. 53 left.
Yeah, the argument for the Bobcats would be the reason he stepped on the line is because he got bumped there. But that's going to be a turnover. So Bobcats down 8, 53 to go. This is all but over. Got to get a steal here as the Bulldogs get it in. They're going to take some time off. You got to foul if you're the Bobcats. Keister fighting for it, diving on the floor. Carter's going to foul.
Love seeing it from Keister.
Yeah,
down
the
8.
effort,
Who knows
love
if he can come back, but he's diving all over the ground. He wants to bring it back if he can.
Yeah.
46 left. Foul goes on Carter. That's his 3rd.
As Brown comes in for the defensive possession here for the Bobcats. He's going to take, I believe.
Finney with a well-played game. 10 points for him. He's going to inbound it right in front of us. He's got to be proud of his effort both on offense and defense.
He shook his head at you. Hey, that man's played his heart out tonight, so credit to him. 44 seconds to go here. I thought the Bobcats went for a foul there. The Bulldogs do get it up, and a foul's finally going to be called, but 6 valuable seconds went off the clock.
Yeah, absolutely. They were trying to maybe get it tied up and call a jump ball, but no, they were pushing them around a bit
Yeah,
too
you got to
much.
go for the steal first before the foul. That's on Keister. It's his fourth.
Yeah, a couple players floating around with 3 and 4 at this point in the game. Doesn't look like it's going to matter unless a miracle can happen. We wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, you got to go in the backcourt here, right?
They don't. They're going to get a 14. Another foul is going to be called. And that one will send the Bulldogs to the line. Carter's going to get 4. 5th on the team. That's going to be Harrison.
Has he
I'm
shot
say
free
this.
throws tonight?
He has.
Yeah,
He's made 5 for 5.
Oh, wow.
I want to say this about Harrison. 0 points in the first half. I don't even know if he got a shot off. He has 16 points.
Wow.
In the second half. 10 in that pivotal third quarter, but it was still a Bobcat lead after the third and then the fourth. He is the difference maker. He's now going to get his 7th point of the basket. And like you said, 6 for 6 from the line. That's going to push the lead to 9. Sutherland's going to check in. Carter's going to check in. Tyrell Brown's going to sit.
Adams, everyone on the floor can shoot threes right
That's
now.
right.
That's the only thing that would help.
Only way that they can claw back.
Yeah, it'd be a miracle.
He's going to be up and good. A perfect 7 for 7 on the night. Incredibly impressive. That's 18 on the half. Keister, meanwhile, going to dribble by everybody. He's going to lay it up and in. Good move by Keister.
Bobcats going to take their last timeout. 28 seconds to go. Down 8. You know, hey, I've seen crazier things happen. Down 8, though. You got to get a steal off the inbound. You got to think the Bulldogs, they're going to send a couple guys short. They're going to send a couple guys long here. That old football style, inbound here. If you're the Bobcats, got to get a steal. Ideally, Isaac, you can force them to throw it in this corner over here, but they can move on the inbound since it was a made bucket by the Bobcats. But if you can force them to throw it into this corner and kind of take a section of the court away from the Bulldogs, you can kind of get the trap with 28 seconds. Not ideal, but that's probably your best bet.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm deflated. Truly deflated.
Game,
I'm going to say this. Absolutely a good game. If you're on the JV team, you've got to be so proud of yourself how you're ending this season. A 14-3 record is just, unless there's a miracle, it's going to be 14-4 on the season. A 7-1 home record. Can't be mad at that. These Bulldogs, a deep team, a good-looking team, fun team to be up against. You know, a lot of these guys will probably play for the next couple of years.
Oh, sure.
Finney's going to inbound it. Chatting with the ref, trying to figure out what he can do. He's going to throw it in. Almost launched it and said, hey, come up to me a little bit. And that's going to be 5 seconds. We'll take that.
He didn't move or anything. Why didn't the coach call a timeout?
I don't know. They had 2.
What in the – well, you can't take him home with you.
That's right. 28 seconds left. Adams is going to check in.
Oh, my gosh. If the Bobcats get a 3 here, Isaac.
A little bit of life. I'll take this.
Dude, I can't believe – now it's a spot foul,
Sutherland
by
and
the way.
Adams.
Spot inbound, so they can't run. You got to just get it in.
Now the Bobcats have a little bit of trouble. Keister's going to go up and over, but no. Stolen. Good play there by Jaden Briggs.
I believe that is going to be on Keister. That's his 5th, right?
That is. He'll sit the bench. That will end his JV season, but what a season it was for Keister.
Yeah, Bobcats had no timeouts to call there. Tough break. The Bobcats got exactly what they wanted. They got the stop on the inbound. They had the players in to make some threes and just couldn't get the ball in.
Coach saying to number 3, Finney, hey, you can run. Just letting him know.
Yeah.
Finney not wanting to make any mistakes.
You know what, though? They just came out of a timeout. It's kind of a little late for that.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you. That's something you tell him before he goes over there.
Yeah, that's right. Jaden Briggs is going to be up. He's 4 for 4 from the line for the night. Make it 5 for 5.
Hey, Martinsville shot free throws very well.
Absolutely. Have they missed one? No, they missed one.
Oh. But what?
5.
11.
They're 6 for 8. 7 for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're 14 for 15.
Oh, wow.
Make it. Oh, and then they miss it.
Oh, they get the rebound.
And that will about do it. A foul is going to be called again, but 22 seconds left, down 9. Probably just hang it up. I don't know. I don't want to say quit, but maybe don't keep fouling at this point.
Yeah, tough break. You got to – yeah. I mean, you never want to give up, but you got to get the rebound.
Yeah, you absolutely do. Briggs is going to make that one. He is now 6 for 7 on the night. 6-7. Fitz loves it. Don't we all? I didn't even know if he was listening, and he immediately his antenna was up for that. Briggs up with the next one. It is up and no good. Tipped around, and Briggs again gets his own rebound. Oh, man. Well done by Briggs. 2 missed free throws and gets his rebound both times. Ashby's going to get it. 13 seconds left. Gets it to Sutherland in the corner. Sutherland for 3. Can't get it to go. Adams gets it back up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. 5 seconds to go. They're not going to foul. They're going to try and get a jump ball, and the ref's just going to say, we're going to let that go.
Just let the clock run out, and that is the ball game. Bobcats lose 61-49. Such a fantastic game. Hey, it was electric. It did not go the Bobcats' way there at the end, but shout out to Martinsville. They played very well tonight. I thought the Bobcats did really, really well coming into this contest. They played basically flawless for 3.5 quarters. And then the last 3 minutes of the fourth period just really went away from the Bobcats. I thought everyone played really well. Just kind of ran out of gas there.
Yeah, absolutely. You would have loved to have just reset the game right now at that 4:40 mark when it's a tie ball game, and it's really fun because from that point on, it was 44-44. That was a 17 – hold on, let's see what it was. It was a 17-5 run the rest of the way in that final 4 minutes for Martinsville. So well done by them, good coaching and all that.
And, again, so we are going to have senior night festivities. I believe they're going to happen now. So we will be back after that with about 10 minutes to go before the game starts. We'll be back on the floor, back in action with you all. Again, Michael Davis, Isaac Nagel on Bobcat Sports Live. Isaac, great game. That was just the appetizer. We have a full course meal coming up. This is a massive, massive Three Rivers District game coming up. So we'll be back for that soon. And that game will be brought to you by Elite AC and Heating out of Christiansburg.
See you soon.